Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin with Elliott Wave Theory. Again, comparing Bitcoin to ETH here very shortly, but again, today's video is going to be all about this very local structure starting from the highs of 31k. Since then, again, we came down in what looks like in 3 waves. Currently, that what I got as a for account is something like this. There's 2 variations on this count here, or on this chart, so keep up with this. So overall, I think that this looks best as a far wave. Like I have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming down in a wave A. Then we have a 3-way structure in a wave B, either a triangle or a structure that does something like this. And after which, again, we were talking about this on the previous video where we had the possibility of having some kind of 1, 2, 1, 2 setup to the downside. It does not look like that anymore, just based on the recent price action here, where we got around to the 1-to-1 extension of this ABC possibility. Now, it's not perfect as an expanding diagonal, but again, it looks kind of okay. It still has the possibility of being something else, which again, we would be talking about this idea where we have this as 3, this coming down in 3, and then looking for a far-away move up. At this point, we would be creating a structure like this, looking to take out or target these highs over here around 30k basically. Again, that would be quite an extreme extension on the C wave of that structure going towards the 1.382. It's seen that it can go all the way to the 1.619, but at this point again, if it does, then this whole idea of having this as an expanded structure and the structure coming down as a start of something new is not really that likely. Again, 1.618 is around here, so not my liking. It could be becoming a running flat as well, at which we would not be taking out these highs over here, or these highs, depending on how you want to be labeling this first chart. So expanded structure, or expanded structure is still, or a flat structure is still on the table for sure. So at this point, what are we looking for? Well, it is this very much more of a local structure. If this whole thing here is finished, we have now received some kind of form of market structure change. We came down here, created a new low with divergences in place. However, we took out the high of that previous high locally and have been just consolidating here for that basically this whole weekend. The idea behind this, and the idea that we would be going up more, is that we would be coming back down towards the 32.50 or the golden pocket, at which current place it looks like we came down at 3 right into the 38.2. I did not get to trade this. This was again 3:30 a.m. for me, so I'm not in on this. The target, of course, was taking out the previous lows, and and we did create that swing failure pattern. Going to the minimum requirements for me to enter any trade is the 38.2, and now we have been going up. There is a chance that we are creating some kind of diagonal here on very short time frame, and it does not really look too bad. Let's see. Get that. There we go. The issue is that we don't really have a good looking contraction there. We don't have overlap, which means that we don't require this diagonal or the trend lines around it. But again, it can be a far wave move. We have that divergence going on, new highs here, and if we come down in 3 waves here, this could be an area of interest somewhere around, let's see, 26.7. 5-ish. So again, this previous consolidation area here could be acting as support as it did previously here. So that is one of the ideas here for Bitcoin if you want to be looking for longs here. The other one is that this is still a 3, looking for a 3, and then coming down further downwards. I kind of like the look of this being a start of something new, so that's why I'm looking for long setups. ETH, we were talking about this previously as well, where we had a potential coming down in 5. 3-way pullback looks very decent. Again, the very similar idea here as we had on Bitcoin, where either this is, well, I don't really like this being done in 3 waves because again we did not get anywhere close to the 1-to-1 here. but the idea that this would be a 3 here, 3 here, and then looking for up is definitely a possibility. ETH, however, is not as good looking as Bitcoin at this moment. We came up in 3 waves here. We could be consolidating here. If we take out these lows here, I could be looking for a potential move upwards. The only way I could be turning this into a multi-way structure is a diagonal, or we could be just climbing in 3s, meaning a structure like that. At that point, again, we would be creating a larger 3-way structure, at which case, again, I don't think this is obviously not a 1-2 anymore, but instead this would probably be a WXY or something else like that. Again, we had the discussion about having this as a leading diagonal and a potential ending diagonal here as well, which was the reason that I did not really prefer this as an ABC. Also, the extensions here did not make too much sense to me. I think we were just hitting 0.618, yeah, and not really a huge fan of this at this moment. If I was to trade some kind of coin or setup on crypto now, I would be looking for Bitcoin. And of course, the other alts are having some more pumps in here, and that could offer a retracement before starts another move up. So again, I would not be looking into ETH at this point, as this came up in 3. But those are the ideas for today and the starting of the next week. So maybe we'll get some kind of move up sooner rather than later, and then we can take a look at another time at the markets later on. But that's going to do it for this video on ETH and Bitcoin. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes and comments on this video again. And if you want to educate yourself, check out the following advertisements. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Couple of advertisements here: Patreon Elliott Wave Basics course, weekly live streams and more Elliott Wave analysis. Udemy Elliott Wave Advanced course, including RSI, risk management, Elliott Wave strategies and time analysis, and counter-trend capital trade setups, education and community. Check us out if you're interested in learning more.